Always forget to plug this thing in. See if I can do this here. It still work. Oh. See if people pop. Put this thing on live chat. There we go. There we go. There we go. Alright. Wait for everybody to get in here. If anybody shows up. Oh, what's up, brother? Can you hear me? Are we good? Are we live? I think this thing's on live chat. No. Ah, crap. Jim! You know I'm going to mess with it. You know I am. Oh, man. Waiting for people to get in here, see if anybody shows up. It's been a minute since I've done one of these. It has been a minute. Already starting with the sounds. You know, that's a good point. Yeah. That's a good point. Oh, man. You're ridiculous. You're ridiculous. Oh, man. I don't know if anybody's going to show up, man. We shall see. We shall see. Jim, they will. I'm going to light stuff on fire, man. Like I always do. Rebel Jack. How's it going, brother? Oh, man. Oh, guys. It's been crazy, man. Quick update on the baby while everybody's coming in. She is over 5 pounds now. DM, how are ya? How's it going? Always great seeing DM in here, guys. Always great seeing her in here. How are you doing, Donna? How you doing? Jack's in here. Jim's in here. 2 minutes late. Still got like number 1. Exactly, Jim. Exactly. Canoe Hound Ray. Oh, Dennis. Hey, brother. That is awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, guys, I want to try and get Dennis up to his 1K. He's freaking close. If I can get, I'm not going to get that many people in here. DM, it's always great to see you. It is always great seeing you. Jim, I swear I'm going to get that shirt eventually. As soon as everything cools down over here, I'm going to go after it. And I promise I'll get a Team Jim shirt. I'll get a Team Jim shirt. I give you too much crap not to get a Team Jim shirt. Oh, Dave, how are ya? Oh, man. How's it going, brother? I tried calling you today. I'm messing with some jute twine, guys. I'm going to do something a little bit different. Kicking butt. Jim, you're always kicking butt, man. Those zombies would agree with me, I think. And if you guys watching don't know what I'm talking about, check out Knight's Armory's channel on his awesome little, I don't even know what it's called. Jim, what's it called? I don't have the link. But that was an awesome video, man. I can't top that. I'm not even going to try. That was freaking amazing. Filmora finally came out with some new stuff, and I'm working on playing around with those, guys. I'm trying to get you a video out. I actually been working on it all day. I sent Jim some stuff. Watchful Warrior, how are you, brother? How's it going? Yeah, guys, I I have zero opportunities anymore to go live, so when I can go live, man, I jump on it. Um, so it kills me because I'm so freaking close to my time. Uh, and hopefully one of these videos, you know, I'll get a viral video. I'll get Jim to edit me a viral video. How about that? Oh man, it's great seeing. Yeah, the crossbow, Jim. Oh, that video was amazing. All of your videos are freaking amazing, and I could never keep up. Like I couldn't understand the program that you use, so jump on it. Y'all are awesome, guys. Just, oh man, you are awesome, Dave. I'm gonna try and call you tomorrow, man. I am going to try again and call you tomorrow. I think it was my phone, though. My phone's been acting up, guys. I got it wet. I was actually shooting a video, and it started pouring down rain on top of my phone, so I'm kind of surprised it works. I had to dry it out. I used, like, the old rice trick and stuff. And, but it works, so. Now, after leaving it in there all day, so. Call him now. I can't, Jack. I'm using it to do the lives on. I have old computers here, guys. I can't, oh, Fred, nice wood raid. How's it going, guys? I didn't even know Tyler. Shoot, Tyler was live? Dark Steel. There you are. How's it going, brother? Oh, man, you are awesome. I appreciate you hopping in. Flat Earth. Guys, if I missed you, I am so sorry. Flat Earth, Watchful. Y'all are awesome, man. Jarvis. Mike, how's it going? Tyler, how are you, brother? Ah, winging it. How are you, Colleen? Shonda's Graphics. Simple Man's Barbecue. How's it going, guys? How are you? Oh, man. Everybody piling in. This is awesome. This is awesome. This is awesome. All right, guys. Basically breaking up some jute twine for this thing. I brought you people. I appreciate it, man. I always appreciate people, for sure. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, man. I didn't even know you were live, dude. Crap. Oh. It's been crazy, guys. She is at the hospital tonight, so I actually had a chance to go live, so I jumped on it, I'll be honest. I jumped on it. I hadn't been live in a while, and I hadn't put out a video. I saw today I hadn't put out an actual video since Jim's, and that was like a month ago with everything going on. So I've been working my butt off all day, trying to get this next one ready. So I was tired. I couldn't even talk, really. Oh, man. Raiding Area 51. Man, that's... see, it's funny. I can't say yes or no to that, brother. I was Air Force, guys, remember? Husky Hans, Musky Hans, how's it going? Let me look at everybody in here, guys. If I miss you, I'm sorry. Flat Earth. Yeah, I've had the clearance out there, guys. I was, you know, and it's an Air Force base, so. Oh man, it's great seeing everybody, guys. It is great seeing everybody. Oh, I'm just ripping apart this stuff, guys. Waiting for everybody to pop in here. I know school started, guys, so the weekdays are going to be a little bit different now. Dark Earth. Tyler, who's Dark Earth? Oh, the Air Force secrets. So many questions. I have no answers that I'm going to give. No answers that I'm going to give. Yeah, I was Air Force, so I know. It's definitely flew jets over. Actually, they wouldn't let us, Simple Man. You can't even fly military jets over Area 51. So they actually send some stuff at you. So. Nice, man. I will, Tyler, for sure. Oh, Dark Steel. Yeah, I gotcha. Yeah, Dark Steel, man. Dark Steel's an awesome guy. Check him out, guys. Air Force was, guys, it was the best experience. And it has pretty much prepped me for everything that I'm doing now. Jim, thank you so much for dropping that link, man. Area 51. It's a military base where they do a lot of weapons testing out here in the U.S. Chair force. Yeah, I had a different job. I was the the 10% that actually didn't sit in chairs. So I'm good there. I'm happy with it. Yeah, no, it. I mean, there's not much to it, guys. There's really not. There's not much to it. A lot of hype around it because it's so secret, So. I get the credit for being cool, Dark Steel. Jim, you do. You do. Jim gets all the credit, guys. TC, how's it going, brother? Man. TC's going to beat me to the video, guys. I was trying to get one out before he did. And I'm still working on mine inside, so. Call the Gamer, how's it going? Oh, man, guys. It's awesome seeing everybody. It always is. It's amazing. I have an assortment of things to play with tonight, guys. I got my, I actually went and got some more burgers. Got some other things. I'm putting out a video that you guys will see hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully I'll have it finished up tomorrow. Or tonight. I'll probably finish it tonight and have it, posted up tomorrow. And I'm doing this so I can start you guys a pretty decent fire, so. Oh, man. Oh, Jim, nice, brother. I'm glad that worked out, man. TC, that is awesome. Play around with it, brother. Daniel Bata? B-A-T-A. I don't know how to say his name, guys. And Daniel, I'm so sorry for butchering your name, brother. Does everything and anything in Filmora. And that's Jim. Jim does everything and anything in any kind of editing program ever. So, there's that. That's how I started editing, was just bothering the crap out of Jim about editing. So, friends are. Oh, what a miss. What a miss. Oh, Dan, you're in here? Herbert T's in here? Oh, man, it's great seeing you guys. It has been forever, y'all. Been forever. Always see. Oh, man. I didn't see him either. Fred laughing at me. I'm sitting here trying to find everything. Alright, guys. I just wanted to... Dennis was on, and I jumped into his, and he was talking about some of the stuff he was doing for his canoe trip, right? And he was showing how he does a bungee cord for his ferro rod inside his thing. Hold on. I can't talk tonight, guys. I can't talk tonight. And I know what he's talking about. I got all this crap everywhere, y'all. I've been trying to do so much stuff lately that it is, it's getting everywhere. So, let's close, read all the comments too so I don't miss anything. Oh, man. TC, you definitely take it easy, brother, and get some sleep, man. I ain't starting school tomorrow. Test luck, how's it going? Oh, man. I read all the comments. For sure, Dark. Will do. Definitely. Amy the Mod. There she is. How are you? Yeah, I'm going live with you, Tyler. I'm going to be on there. As long as nothing changes, guys, I'll be on there. I'll be on History B and DM's show on Saturday night with Tyler. And Amy and Watchful and Amy and Watchful had an amazing freaking live stream, guys. Check all these guys out. They are awesome. Killed Deer. There he is. There he is. Oh man, it's great seeing you, brother. Great seeing you. You better. Yeah. Normally takes weekends, so. But Dennis was talking about having this ferro rod, and I was asking him why he picks a bungee, like I got one on here. Picks a bungee for his ferro rod instead of the paracord that came with it, right? What I normally do, guys, this one came with this. Okay, this is my Schrade. It came with it like this, and I don't mind the bungee being on there at all, right? And Dennis had a good point. The thing's not going to come out. It's going to sling back closed. So you're good there. And it's awesome because, you know, you might be camping with people with very large beards and bald heads and you know, edit and everything. And yeah, those guys like Jim, you know, you might be camping with those guys. And, you know, because you guys have seen me in my videos, I'll have it around my belt loop and strapped on there so it doesn't come off. You're going to take it off, right? Well, I took mine off. I lost it. I think Jim has it. I think. Or it's up at the campsite. One or the other. So I've got to get me a new freaking ferro rod. I have a couple. But ever since I had that Armageddon, guys, from firesteel.com, it was a 6-inch, 3/8 diameter fire steel. And man, I cannot give that thing up. You've seen my survival trailer? I haven't, Tyler. I have not. I will have to go back and check it out. I've been on the computer all day, playing around with this new Filmora 9.2 upgrade, trying to figure out all the stuff. So, oh man. Speaking of, so grab them all up. Fred, you're awesome. Yeah, no, guys. I steal lots of stuff. Jim, that was totally my fault. It was totally... Mason's a new Joe Robinette. Oh, man, if I had the skills, you know... Guys, there comes... I gotta talk about that. I do. I've had so many people asking me questions about it. I've got to talk about it. Let me catch up with this. Colleen, you are awesome. Definitely, guys, check everybody out. Jarvis, Mike, how's it going? Dropping that Wazoo gear link, guys. Jim. Yeah, I think Jim has it, which is cool. I got to get me a new one now that he has it. That's fine. I've been playing around with my flint and steel set. I like it a lot, so we'll trade. I'll get my flint and steel, and you can have my ferro rod. I appreciate it. But that is something I got to talk about, guys. I got to talk about these skill sets and differences that everybody hears when it comes to survival versus bushcraft versus primitive survival. Guys, not everything is bushcraft. Bushcraft and survival have been words that have slowly gotten thrown around a lot, in my opinion. They actually do mean different things, guys. They are not the same. They're really not. If you were in a survival situation, right? Rod, how's it going? Amy the mod, you were awesome. Oh, man. This is awesome, guys. You can get it then. Jim, you're awesome, brother. I appreciate it. Oh, man. I'll get some use out of it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've used the crap out of that thing, guys. It's got a nice little bow in it. History B, how are you? How are you? If you guys don't have History B, definitely check her out, too. Oh, man. If I did not get you guys' comments, I'm sorry. Phones are really hard because you get like 3 or 4 different comments and then it shoots up. So if everybody talks at one time, it shoots way up. 5 times worse than tired. And road trip to Scott. We're actually planning a camping trip at the end of September. We did one back in, what was it, Jim? June? The end of June? and did my video on that, and that was actually the last video I did. So it is always a great time camping with Jim and his family, man. Great guy, amazing time, and then I lose my ferro rod, so it was awesome. Oh, Southern Barbecue, what I miss. Video on how to survive after a natural disaster. I would love to, guys. I would. The problem with these videos, like, I have so many I want to do. I can't go anywhere, right? Like, I am stuck right now. Because we do have a newborn. She's in NICU, so I'm definitely not going anywhere until after she gets home. And if I do, it's not going to be super far. At all. At least right now. We'll know more, like, as everything goes on. But I can't go far. But I would love to do something like that. I really would. That would be awesome. Rod, what tarp did you order, brother? I have two. One I really don't enjoy too much. I mean, I don't mind it. I just don't enjoy it as much as my Bushcraft Outfitters tarp. I love that thing. I got a... ooh, guys, I started an Amazon affiliates thing that I'm still trying to figure out how to work. I do not know how to work it. I know I can put, like, stuff that I like on there and stuff like that, but I don't know how to work it. I just made the account. So that's something else I've been working on. I've been working on that. Yeah, and right now I have so much on my plate, guys. I have the baby. I also have a survival kit company that I am working with right now. I am doing a written out PDF file. Definitely DM, drop those links, guys. That is awesome. It's Friday. Nice. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome, guys. Waterproof multi setup from Wish. Cheap waterproof multi setup from Wish. Wish stuff isn't bad. You just have to look at the description, guys. You got to look at the description really, really hard to make sure you're getting what you're supposed to get. But guys, my plate is so full. I have to get this done because these guys are, there goes cups. Okay. I didn't do it. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Wasn't me, guys. Y'all didn't see it. I've been on camera for 23 minutes. Wasn't me. Wasn't me. Let's see that tarp. But oh man, I love the Bushcrafters. It's Bushcraft Outfitters Coyote 10x10 is the one that I have. That I 3x3. Yeah, 3x3. 3 meters by 3 meters. Tarp. Basically the same thing. They work really well. Really, really, really well. I have had zero problems, and I have my ridgeline. I have a 20-foot ridgeline set up attached to my tarp that is all in its stuff sack. So it's all set up and ready to go. Video. I'd link people more. Dangerous Freedom, you are awesome, brother. I appreciate it. Thank you for coming in. I got people up too. It's crazy. I don't know. They're gonna think I'm crazy. Maybe I'll get more subscribers too. Those links are backwards. See now, I get off on such a track, guys. Remind me what I was talking about. The tarps work awesome. Oh, my survival kit company that I'm working for, is actually. Holy crap! I don't know where they're coming from. They are giving me time. I am doing a written out survival guidebook thing that comes with they're going to throw it in their survival kits. They're on Amazon. It's Wayland Outdoors. I've shown you guys the kits before. I am going to be doing that, and I am going to be doing a video on how to use their products. Survival situation, guys, if you do not know, a survival situation counts as a 72-hour period. Okay. After that, it's just survival, right? Um, there is a time limit on when to call everything what, and depending on what you're doing. Um, so there's so many different versions of everything, right? I'm missing comments left and right too, I think. Yup. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Oh, crap. I am buffering. I'm sorry, guys. I am so sorry. Dennis is so right, though. AquaQuest tarps are awesome, too. Tank can be set up independently. Set under. Nice. Stepping on a snake. I had to come out of retirement. American Proud. How's it going? How are you? Of course, someday. Yeah, AquaQuest is really good. Bushcraft Outfitters 10x10 I like a lot, and the DD 3x3. Those are the three I would really, really enjoy. Yeah, I'm buffering a little bit, Jack. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know if it's me or YouTube, because Dennis, you were buffering a little bit too. I hope it's YouTube. Tyler Wood equal American Proud. Nice. Oh man, they do now. uh, it's been fun, guys. Getting back into it. The lady and I are doing letters, reading a book. Gator, you are awesome, brother. It's me. How are you? How are you? Guys, it is great seeing everybody. I know it's been forever. I am trying to put out a video. I promise. Uh, Life gets in the way sometimes, guys. It really does. Life gets in the way. And, life stuff comes before YouTube stuff. So, handling all that first. Um, that does sound like a great evening, though. It really does. I'm great. It's me. I'm actually doing good, guys. Doing good with news about, Margot's doing awesome. She's eating all of her food that she's supposed to be eating and everything. So it's super amazing. She's doing really well, and it's just been crazy 2 months. Crazy 2 months. So you got your sticker. See, I haven't done anything, guys. I've been trying to get. I can do lives, and I managed to get a video started, and I have these little freaking bugs flying all over me. And this is a screened import too. Screened import, an hour and a half, 2 hours. Oh, he's saying I'm boring him, guys. That's what it is. He's saying I didn't make a fire, so I bored him. um, but let me adjust that, guys. All right. It is History B. No, it's amazing. What in the world is going on tonight? Like, I have people going up and down the road, guys, but never like this. This is... That looks like a coroner's van. Well, crap. Maybe Jim. Oh, man. Oh, it's been crazy, guys. It's your face, tough to look at. I know, Jim. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's okay. I've learned to deal with it. I don't know. Every time I jump on, yeah, you go to bed. My goodness. Somebody sing him a lullaby. I'm gonna tell Melinda on you. Sure you are, Jim. Exactly, Dennis. Yeah, how many times do you say that in your stream? Exactly. Oh man. Saw. The Fiskars saw is not a bad saw. I don't think it's a bad saw. It depends on if you're wanting it to be like a primary use thing or like full-time use. I'd go after something else. But Fiskars works really well too. I'm not going to knock the Fiskars stuff, guys. I've used it. It works fairly well, you know. It really does. So, I can't leave while you're talking about me. You can't leave anyway. You love us too much to leave. And it just folds up. It's light. The Fiskars or anything like that. They're super amazing to have, for sure. CR, how's it going? I'm buffering. It's driving me crazy. I haven't buffered like this in a while. Cost effective and reliable. Yeah, exactly. No, they're not bad saws. Do not. For now, I'm going cheap. Yeah, there you go, Rod. Then go for the Fiskars. That's the best saw for the money for sure. The Agua Canyon is pretty pricey. It is pretty pricey. But guys, that's why I do this. That's why I do what I do, y'all. The saying goes, the more you know, the less you need, right? And it's such a true saying. It is so true with everything everybody does. Okay. I got tagged today. I'll give an example. Bombproof Bushcraft did a video today. If you haven't checked it out, check it out. She tagged me in it, and it is a luxury item tag. And Jim is here, I think, still. I think Jim is still here. Guys, I don't camp with a lot. And it's not a gimmick. I don't go out there with a lot of stuff. It's just something I don't do. Jim had this awesome setup. And I don't know what they're doing. Jim had this awesome setup. Let me see if I can do this here. Hey, there we go. So many things. Oh, sorry guys. I'm also having to keep up with what's going on with the baby, so. Hey, there we go. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. But, crap, I did. I missed a whole bunch of stuff. It's me, I'm tired. I'll be out of here in a few. Oh. Agua Canyon make folding saws. TC, don't start. TC, all well and good. Agua Canyon. See, now I got off track because YouTube buffered me and everything else. The more you guys know as far as being able to do things, it becomes a luxury to carry a lot of stuff, right? I don't camp with a lot. I don't. I carry food, my tarp, my hammock, sleeping bag, cordage. I carry all that. And guys, that's about it. That is about it. So doing a luxury video, I got to figure it out. We shall. Oh, my chat disappeared. Oh crap, we're in that kind of mood, huh? We are in that kind of mood. There it goes. I think it came. Woohoo! You've been rambling on. I know. I've been rambling on, guys. Anyway, that's kind of where I want to go. I want to get everybody's what are your reasonings behind it? Again, about the reason he has, the bungee cord instead of his instead of the paracord, and then we went off on a huge tangent with Jim. So. Tenacious. Oh man, y'all are awesome. Golly, I think this thing's not being helpful at all with my messages. There we go. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't have anything really that I take, guys. I don't take a pillow. I don't take a tent. If we're going luxury items, it'd have to be, I'll do a video on it because I got to think more on it. And I got tagged to do a video on it anyway. And it's a video I can do at home. I'll light one of these up so you guys can see it because mainly I want to play with my my flint and steel a little bit. Let's see, CLC was, Crystal was asking me about char cloth. I think I'm having to reload this thing every single freaking time to see what everybody's doing. Yeah. This is awesome. I can't even see the chat anymore. Okay. Um, there it goes. There it goes. TC, you definitely have a great night. Don't do anything crazy at school tomorrow. Make sure you take all your camping gear out. Don't get in trouble. um, guys, I have a kit. I've always got my my jute twine in here. I like using my little piece of chert a lot more than I like using my giant piece of flint. I'm gonna have to break that down because I actually don't like it like that. But these things are super easy and super fun to play around with because they don't take much. You can do it with the back of a carbon steel knife if you have one. Just a couple of strikes. Got it going. It doesn't take much at all, right? But on top of it, I will roll up some of this birch, which I should have done before I did this. Should have done it before I did this. But we're going to try it anyway. Might not work now. I might have done killed it. Yep, I smothered it. Crap. Almost got it. It's alright, we'll do it again. We'll do it again. There we go. Crap, man. My chat keeps disappearing. Exactly, CR. Alright, it's back. Not a party until the porch is on fire. Old file works amazing, Rod. If you don't have anything else, a file is full of carbon steel. I think I might have mine here. I do. I actually have an old file right here, right? You can use this on flint, on chert. It works. Like I got quartz here too. Works really well off of quartz too. So sparks. They make files are really awesome for a lot of stuff. They really are. They're really useful. Super, super useful. If I missed your comments, guys, I'm sorry. This thing is not, like, I'm having to reload it every freaking time here. There we go. Colleen, how's it going? American Proud, you take it easy, brother. Tyler, definitely take it easy. Definitely, guys, check out Dennis. He is so close to that 1K, and I would love to see him go live on one of his trips. It would be awesome. I always see fire when I can. Yeah, it's kind of not fair doing it with the birch and stuff, but I will do it like the ferro rod. Guys, this thing is super easy. This is why I always have it. So, let's see here. I have it right here. All that. Let me move the rest of it because it'll catch. Matches are over here. This is why I always have jute twine right here, okay? This has jute and it has river birch bark in it. And it takes a spark. You know what? Let's make it more fun. I haven't done this in a while. I love showing this product off, guys, and they don't pay me to do it at all. I actually bought this on my own. My Wazoo necklace. I haven't done one of these in a while, so. Whoosh. And then up it goes. That's why I always have jute, because if I always have this necklace and I always have jute twine with me in my pouch, I'm always going to be able to get one of these. Okay? I'll always be able to get that going. So, it's a good combination. And I haven't done that in a while with this necklace, so Super excited. Super excited. Uh, let's see. I hate that this chat's doing this, guys. I really do. Let's see. Ashley, how's it going, guys? If I missed it, I am so sorry. I'm scrolling up to see everybody's stuff. Go in the house, plug my phone in, make a cup of coffee. I'm out of coffee, guys. Ashley, how are ya? It has been forever. Oh man, I'd be using a lighter. I'll show you. That's why I got these things, guys. They look like regular pieces of. They're an EDC company, right? An everyday carry. And it's just super awesome what they do. They have so many different products that work really well. So you here, all you got to do, I'll even stick it on this stuff, and this, boom, done. Jute twine is amazing. You can throw it in wax from candles and stuff like that, and it'll last a lot longer if you want it to. All kinds of stuff. So I really hate that this chat is not cooperating with me. They yelling now. Oh, come on, chat. Killdeer fire. Stream from left to right to keep you on chat. Exactly, Ashley. Fire means s'more time. I am. See, I know it's crazy, guys. Is it still my fire videos that I did? I did a one-handed fire challenge and a one-stick fire. Prep is the main thing. When you're making fire, you spend 90% of your time on prepping. You want to get all the wood from pencil size, kindling, tinder, fuel wood. You know, you just work your way up, basically off your fingers. Go off your fingers on sizes. Just split it down and have all of that ready so that when you light it, all you got to do is get that stuff all together and you're good to go. Because if you don't prepare for it, then it's not going to be... Oh, I swear I'm trying to leave. Char 10 time. CR exact. I need to make some more. I need to make some more. I'm almost out. Like, I keep playing with this stuff. I have like that much left. So, I got a whole bag of old t-shirts and stuff downstairs that I'll use for it. But I need to go do it. Low on fuel. Yeah, guys, even if you don't have fuel in this thing, you can get a fire, right? So, I don't want to waste my lighter. But I've done I'll do a whole video on how to do it. That'll be something I can do out here too. On how to do a fire with a dead lighter. And see if that takes off. But there's a couple of ways, guys. You know, you got lighters. Problem with matches is you leave them outside. If you are outside camping, they will get moist from the air, right? They'll get damp. The box is... I've seen people try and dry it off by blowing air on it. You know, the whole little thing. You're actually blowing more moisture onto it. It doesn't work. So... Oh, man. Yeah, I went to Mountain Dew tonight, guys. I'm out of coffee. So, Amy, you are awesome. You definitely take it easy. And thank you for stopping in. That is awesome of you. Guys, I am trying to keep up with this thing. It is not cooperating. Exactly. Yeah, no, guys, this is one thing I don't really take out with me. If I do, they're in a waterproof container, and I have some. I have the stormproof matches and all that. I don't use them. Because if I have my striker, I have this stuff, and even if it gets wet, it dries quickly. Quickly it dries. I'll take a lighter with me just in case, because that's silly not to take a lighter with you just in case. Ferro rod, flint and steel. I have so many different methods. The bow drill. So many different methods of starting a fire that I don't, you know, Normally I don't, unless it's attached to a whistle and I have one of those, I don't really mess with it too much. So, um, but that's my perspective. Other people can take the same gear and mix and match it the way they would want to do it, you know? Not everybody is going to do everything the same way. So, I've been looking at all these bug out bag videos and everything else, guys, and I ran across Grim Adventures of Bushcraft and Hiking, right? Awesome guy, by the way. Awesome guy. Talked to him a little bit. He did a great one recently with his wife's bug out bag because he made it to fit her skill level, right? And I got a child coming. Hang on, guys. See, I've got to redo this too. I don't know what it is about the chat, guys. I am so sorry that normally I try and keep up with the chat on purpose to keep you guys talking and see everybody's opinions and everything else on it. So, let's see here. Sleep. Gotta be up 4 hours. Go to bed. She's Bree. How's it going? Yeah, daddy duty, for sure. Have a channel. He does. Grim Adventures of Bushcraft and Hiking is his channel. And it is awesome. He does a lot of funny skits. There are things in there that are not all of his videos are kid friendly, I guess. But I love his bug out videos. He's part of the Community Outdoors group. And they have Dennis is part of them as well, Canoe Hound Adventures. And they have a lot of great guys on there for sure to get a lot of information from and everything else. But I loved his take on the bug out bag he did. And don't use them there for emergencies. Yeah, I don't like using them even then. Bic lighter, exactly. Yeah, no, the Bic lighter works pretty well. Until you get it soaking wet. If you get these lighters soaking wet, guys, the fluid's useless. Okay? But you can still use it, and I'm gonna do a video on it now. I'm gonna do a video on it now because it's it's something I can do here. So, but I love his bug out bag because he doesn't try and tell you these are things you have to have in a bug out bag. The only person who can tell you what you can have in your bug out bag, guys, is you. That is you. Because only you know your skill level. Only you know what your body limits are. And these bug out bags are not meant long term. They're meant to get you to a location or back home, right? And it, only you can tell yourself, hey, if I'm trapped in this situation, what do I need? And that's what you pack. It does not have to be survival equipment or bushcrafting stuff. If you don't know how to do that, don't pack that because it's not going to do you any good, right? I'm getting a whole bunch. Oh man, CLC, how are you? I am trying to keep up, guys. This chat, I don't know what the deal is. I don't know what the deal is here. Oh, Dirtbag, how's it going? Bug Out Bag is an awesome name. Yeah, oh man, that's awesome seeing everybody. She's Breeze in here. CLC's in here. Ashley, DM, everybody, guys. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are awesome. If I missed you, I am so sorry. This chat, guys, I could not see anybody. Oh, man. saying bug out bag. Yeah, a bug out bag. Bug out bag. Um, they're awesome ideas. They really are. Uh, but that's what they're called, guys. They're just like little, get out bags, whatever you want to call them. It's a bag you can keep in your house, your car, something that will help you in an emergency type situation. So, I have one in my car, one in her car, one in the house. So, I have too many bags too, come to think of it. So, I wish the chat would work, guys. I am sorry. It's kind of partially working. Like, I gotta refresh it. And honestly, if I probably refresh the stream, it would work better. But I think it would kick it off too. So, but see, some stuff in a bug out bag that you would carry is like extra protein bars, extra food, lighter, stuff to light a fire with in case you're stuck outside, that kind of thing. Stuff to help you get safely from one place to another, and that kind of stuff. So, in a situation that you don't want to be in. I guess there's more to it, but man, I hate that this chat's not working. Okay, we're gonna roll with it. Same, guys. I carry every day with me. I have a knife. Most of the time, it's not a folder knife, but I don't want to get in trouble by the authorities for carrying something like that, because that's over the limit, the blade length for what you're allowed to like openly carry out here. So, working again? Maybe? Water, exactly, guys. Water, or a way to get water, a way to purify water. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be water itself, but you also have to know your area as well, right? Anywhere that you would go or travel to, you got to know a little bit about what's around you. While you're Jerky, my bulldog, my pew-pew. I love it, Colleen. That's awesome. I love it. Yeah, I would suggest a Sawyer or a Life Straw. That's what I would suggest, guys. I think it froze up on me again. But, like in my pocket, this is one of the Wayland's little flashlights that he has in there. Came out. I carry a little flashlight, a knife. I have a ferro rod, a whistle combination on my keychain. I carry that with me. Just little stuff that would help me get back. So, but everybody is different, guys. I don't like watching the videos where they try and tell you what to pack, because they're telling you to pack. Some people are going to pack exactly the equipment that these people are using, and they're not trained to use these things. They don't know how to use it, and then when something happens, they're going to be in a world of hurt because they don't know what they're doing with it. So it's very important, guys. It's very, very, very important. Y'all are awesome, guys. Waves on my cell phone. Still learning. Do that. Oh, it's awesome seeing everybody, guys. It really is. Sells his wig to buy a toupee. Dirtbag. Oh, man. Exactly, CR. That's the only chat message I see on here right now. So, but see, guys, creative redundancy's right. The gear is only as good as the person using it. Okay? You could have it ready to use. If you don't know how to use it, it's useless to you, right? Same with, little $20 you can do to help yourself with it. It's pretty useless to you. Get all that together and adjust everything to the way to your skill level if you were to be stuck in a survival situation of some kind. Otherwise, it does you no good because you're going to have all the gear and no knowledge on how to use it. But yeah, guys, that's what I pack up. I'm fighting this chat, guys. I really am. Oh, because I don't like killing the stream and starting it over. I don't like doing that. Raven Tactical Prepper, how's it going? I love it when it's still in the box. Ghost Wolf Art, you take it easy. Oh, how's it going, Raven? Guys, this is awesome. Build a pack. They are exactly right. Raven and CR are definitely on the mark with every bit of it. You do not build a pack and then leave it in your car and not touch it. You have to take that pack out and test every piece of equipment to see how it does and how it holds up. Otherwise, it's still no good to you. You could get a defective piece of equipment and you don't know it, and then you find out when you actually need it and it doesn't work, and it's crazy. Exactly. Yeah, same here, Raven. Same here. School in the house. Oh man, it's great seeing you. Oh man. But that's one thing I am doing. I have to do for Waylon's kit. I told him I would do this, and I'm going to take this kit out, and I am literally using nothing but what is in this kit to get the things I need for 72 hours. Because that's the standard, guys. It's a 72 hour. If you don't go wandering off unless you have to, you got to learn how to assess. There's so much stuff to this, guys. You could do this for 40, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, 80 years. I don't care. You're not going to learn everything about this field. You'll learn a lot, obviously. None of us will learn everything that this stuff has to offer. You'll have a very vast amount of knowledge, but everything changes, guys. Stuff shifts. You can learn all the properties of what certain plants and trees and wildlife do, but there's always something new to learn in this field. Buffering. Okay, there we go. I'm buffering, kind of, sort of. Ashley, you definitely take it easy. You are amazing, and thank you for coming in. I appreciate it. Just learning and experience it. Exactly. And guys, here's the kicker. To learn, you have to fail. Right? Obviously not to a fatal extent, but to learn, the best way to learn in this field is to do something that's not comfortable. Like sleeping in the wrong place. If it could be anything as simple as how to do a bed, how to make your bed with pine boughs and just not them up enough, not getting enough boughs down to where your body heat seeps into the ground and you're cold all night, right? That's a learning experience. So it's always something you have to learn. There's always something going on, and it's always great to get out there. You're going to be uncomfortable when you're learning this stuff. I'm uncomfortable and I'm having fun doing it, right? And don't just go in the sun, okay? Don't go out when it's just sunny, because then you miss 3/4 of your time out, right? Go when it's raining. Go when it's sunny. Go when it's snowing. Don't just wait on the perfect days to get out into the wilderness and do this stuff, because you're going to waste a lot of time. And then when some kind of weather pattern comes up that you're not ready for, you're going to be blown away at what you're trying to experience, because there's going to be a bunch of stuff that you don't realize. So that's my 2 cents on it, guys. Exactly, Watchful. Guys, I am so far behind. I know this thing is not updating my chat. I'm having to manually do it. So I'm hoping I'm not too far behind. First night in winter survival training, I woke up in a puddle of... Exactly. Raven, it's stuff like that. I did in SEER training. I woke up and I had made an A-frame, and we had like Arctic sleeping bags, but the sleeping bags don't do you any good if you don't put a bed down. So my first ever night out there, guys, I didn't know anything. They took us out, threw us into it, and said, "Here you go." I laid on the ground, man, in an Arctic sleeping bag. The Arctic sleeping bag was almost frozen to the ground. So it's all learning experiences, guys. You fail a lot, but you learn a lot in the process. So go on the worst days, exactly. I'm sorry about the buffering, guys. I don't know what it is. I don't know what the deal is tonight. American Joe, how's it going, brother? How are ya? Ashley, you definitely take it easy. Oh, blessed pro gamer, how's it going? Watch for you. That was an amazing stream that you and Amy had, for sure. It was a fun time watching. Oh man, guys, there's so many warnings, but you gotta practice with the gear. If you don't practice with your gear, then you're setting yourself to fail. I don't care what you put in your pack or what kind of gear you use to go camping. If you don't test this stuff out, you're setting yourself up to fail. I'm not saying it's going to happen, but in that one event to where something does happen, you're going to wish you had tested all the stuff out before you used it. I miss my coffee. I miss my coffee, guys. I'm going to the store in the morning. I miss my coffee. So much. So much. Let me talk about this knife for a minute, guys. Oh, Joe, you were on live? I did not get notified, brother. Oh, man. Crap. I hate missing your lives. We gotta get him with the coffee. Oh, man. I hope this thing kind of slid backwards, too. Let's see if I can get the mic up there. I'm missing like half the chat, guys. I don't know how to refresh this thing or what all I can do. I'm trying to make it better. Trying to make it better. I gotta talk about this knife, guys. I really do. This Gerber strong arm knife is freaking fantastic. Okay, I was never the serrations I hate. These I don't mind. I've come to actually enjoy them, and the only reason for that is because I don't need a saw or a multi-tool to make traps or to set up a bow drill. Or any tidbit, tiny slicing like that I would need. I can use the serrations. I like these in particular, the one or Y, but it feels a lot better. So, caffeine is life. Exactly, Raven. Exactly. Volume's good on my end. We got the coffee. Y'all are awesome, guys. Y'all really are. Good habits with knives, fire, and so forth. Oh, man. I'm trying to catch up, guys. I really am. Y'all are awesome. I have no idea how many people and stuff we got in here. But, yeah, guys. Let's talk about what everybody kind of carries or what you would carry camping or anything like that. Has one that's pretty slick. Yeah, the Raven, he has the Gerber one. Is that Joe in here? Yeah, I can't leave now. Tyler. For sure, CLC. Send me a message so that I make sure, because the notifications suck, guys, and I get so freaking busy that I forget stuff. So, Oh, man. Yeah, I really hate that this chat's not working right. I really do. Everybody's been having problems, apparently. 8 people. Awesome, CR. Cool. I'm just going to keep hitting this button. I don't know, guys. I'm going to do a video on what these trees look like, what the birch trees do to grab from. They're actually very, very easily identified from the bark. The bark is like paper, and it twirls up into like a little cone, and you can just rip it off. It's pretty easy. Colleen, you definitely take it easy. Definitely take it easy. Glock 22mm. It's amazing. It's thick. It is a 1/4 inch knife, or 3/8. I think it's a quarter. I want to say it's a quarter. And I've tried this before, and it doesn't show up on here. Like, let's see if that works. There we go. It's like a 1/4 inch knife, somewhere in there. I freaking love it. I love that I can molly carry it, I can dangle it, or I can scout carry it. So, a lot of different options there. And it's just an amazing tool. So, Bear Grylls folder, EDC, till they hit a new bug. Nice. Yeah, guys, the only reason I won't go after a Bear Grylls knife, guys, is because it has Bear Grylls on it. It's still a Gerber knife. It's still a good knife. I just won't go after it because it says Bear Grylls on it, and it's more expensive than the others for that reason. You can get the same knife for cheaper, so. Oh, Sherry, how's it going? It's great seeing you. Great seeing you. Now I'm like, man, I'm using my vacation to do it. Oh man, if I could get out for that long, I'd do it, guys. I really would. I'm getting out in March with Beach Bluff Outdoors. We're gonna do. He's through hiking the AT, the Appalachian Trail out here, and I live right here. I want to do some of it, so I'm gonna do the whole thing. I'd love. So that'd be something awesome to do, though. Spyderco or ZT. Yeah, I've got Coast knives coming in too, guys. I'm gonna do a review on those. They seem to actually be pretty decent knives, so we'll see how those work out. I love their headlamps, so we'll see what all happens for sure. I'm just having to restart this thing. I don't know, guys. That's some of the things that you see me carry in my videos all the time. I always have my fire pouch. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I always have my pouch with me. It's always attached to me. I have a stuff sack that has cordage in it. That actually needs to go back in there. Cordage in the form of my jute twine too. You know, I already go out there with such little amount of stuff. But I don't want to carry a whole bunch. It's stuff you got to put back. You got to pack it back up. More stuff you could lose. For a multitude of reasons, guys. For a multitude of reasons. I just don't carry a whole bunch. I don't like to. I am sorry about the buffering, guys. I really am. Oh, well, crap, Rod. I'd hang on to that thing, man. Shoot. I don't mind the guy. I don't mind the products. I have got to be so clear on that, because I actually got kickback from that one night. People were saying I was talking bad about. I'm not. I like the guy. He knows what he's doing. I've said it over and over again. I don't like the thought of somebody new, never going outside before, watching his show, thinking they can do that. Right? The Gerber knives are still Gerber knives. They work really well. And Bear himself is a very knowledgeable guy. So I got no problem with him at all. I just want to want to reiterate that. I really do. Um, oh, Tyler, yeah, no, your 5-day trip, man. Definitely just take time for yourself, brother. Take time for yourself and enjoy it. Just to add cordage is nice to have so much more when you know. Yeah, when you know knots, guys, yeah, that's something I've been asked about too. Trip will separate the boys from the men. Oh man, that's something else too. I've been asked to do. People asking me to do a knot video. I use a clove hitch. I use a taut line, a Canadian jam, a Prusik, and a half hitch. And guys, that's about what I use. I don't use complicated stuff. I don't feel a need to. I really don't. It's actually been a long time since I've used. I use wraps and fraps and stuff like that, but I don't know if that counts as a knot. Wraps and fraps, so. I'll do a video on making a tripod too. So, Killdeer, how's it going? But I have to sharpen it a lot, but I do use it a lot. Definitely taking you. It was amazing seeing you. For sure. Man, I hope you're doing alright, brother. I know it's been a rough time on your end, too. Oh, that's my take on it, guys. And people aren't always going to agree with me, and that's fine, because I'm not always going to be freaking right. you know? I'm not. I will do stupid on a video at some point, I promise you. I am not always going to be right with what I'm doing. I try my best not to do a video if I'm not willing to teach that skill. I don't do any wild edibles on here. I know them in my area. I can stay alive in my area. And I know some of the trees and stuff like that. Like, I know enough, but I don't want to pass that information on to people who are watching and think they can just go out and do it. That's not something I'm comfortable with passing on, teaching to people on YouTube. So, it's stuff like that. I know it. Do I want to try and film it while teaching people on YouTube? I don't think so. And that's just my preference. I don't want to be responsible for somebody doing something stupid, and getting themselves hurt. So, Arbor, Alpine, Butterfly, Taut Line, Brusick, Lark's Head. CR, nice. I know a lot, guys. Honestly, I really don't pay attention to a whole lot of knots. I know more than what I actually use, but I've never had to do anything more than what I'm doing. Trucker's hitch is there, taut line's there, clove. There's not much more that I want to really mess with, because those work. There's other. That one's pretty good. More often day to day. Yeah, I don't know if I'm tying something up. I'll use it's crazy. So if you're not sure, then don't eat it. Exactly. Yeah, if you were in the wild, guys, let me say that, because I don't want people saying, oh well, he told me I could eat it. If you don't know what the plant is, or if you're like that sure or that unsure that it could be something different, don't touch it. Don't frickin' touch it. That would be silly. That would be silly. Because if you guys have read the book Into the Wild, you'll know what I'm talking about. He thought he was eating a potato root. Turns out it wasn't a potato root. So, even having the books right in front of you, you're not always going to be right about it. Especially if you're in a different area than what you're used to. Things look different area to area. So, it all kind of depends, guys. Guys, and poisoned or throwing up isn't good. There you go. Yeah. being poisoned or throwing up. Neither is a good thing. Always purify your water. That's another reason why. If it's coming out of the mountain, like straight out of the mountain, it's probably safe, guys. It probably is. Each person is different. Some people can drink water straight out of streams. Some people can't. The safest thing to do, especially if you're in a survival situation, why risk it? Why risk it? You could have done it 1,000 times beforehand. That 1,001 could be the one time that gets you so sick, and that's the one time you're needing it, right? There's no sense in risking stuff like that. No sense in risking it at all. So, that's my, like, again, guys, jump in, let me know what y'all think. I want everybody to, whatever you guys are thinking on, because again, I could be wrong, you know? I could be wrong. I do, CLC, I have snare videos, yeah. I actually made one with the kids. I made 2 with the kids, I think. I do have some snare videos up, though. Risk versus reward, exactly. Guys, and see, the problem is you have to know some knowledge to be able to judge what's too risky to do, and, you know, you got to judge the difference between the two. If you're going to risk flying over a ravine on a vine, but that vine might break and you might disable yourself somehow from getting out of the situation you're in and making your situation worse, that's not going to be worth it. Find a different way. Stuff like that. You know, you have this unknown berry that is so freaking plentiful everywhere, but you know that these berries over here are going to be so much better, and, you know, you don't know what these are, but there's, you know, 5,000 bushes full of them, and there's like 2 bushes full of these little blueberries over here, and you know what they are. Go after. There's just not. There's no sense in risking getting yourself sick. I've been on for an hour and 22 minutes ranting. Y'all are letting me rant. But I do. I have, what snares did I make? I have an Arapuca bird trap, a twitch up snare. I need to do more. I think that actually is all I've got on here. I think that's all I've got on here. I've got a twitch up snare. I need to do my figure 4. Yeah, guys, there's so much stuff I need to be doing. Like, there's so much stuff I need to be doing that I just haven't gotten around to yet. And, you know, I tell you guys this all the time, and I'm trying to not make it an excuse. But I have one I am editing in there right now. I'm trying to get around all of Fillmore's new stuff. They updated to a 9.2 version. So now I'm messing around with that and seeing all the new stuff on there. Or a cattail, exactly. Yeah, I think they were like my 3rd and 4th video. Honestly, I think they were yeah, because the first 2 were my AT hike. I want to say they're like my 3rd, 4th, and 5th, somewhere in there. So. Honestly, CLC, you can use those in a deadfall. You can use a figure 4 deadfall or some kind of deadfall for a gator. It just has to be on a larger size, and that's the only difference. You just make the snare as a larger size, and it'll work out pretty well. Yeah, guys, and I hate it. I really do hate how busy I am right now. There are some company obligation stuff I've got to get done too. So, it's just been crazy. I'm trying to get some of the little videos that I can do around the house done. Some of my how-tos I can do out here. And I hate that I don't have like a woods to go hide in to give you guys a better, a better background of where I'm at. But oh, Jarvis, you're awesome. Thank you, brother. Yeah, Mike just dropped the one of the snare videos. There's so many you can use, guys. Uh, and I was gonna do, I really was. I was up and going at the end of June, and I was raring to go. Had so much stuff planned out for the rest of the summer, and then we were stuck in the hospital all summer. So, and now we have a newborn. And guys, I'm not leaving all the kids with her with a newborn to go out and shoot a video. Like, I'm just not gonna do that. I don't care about YouTube that much. I don't care about my videos that much. So, uh, that's where we're at. Uh, but honestly, if you do a Twitch up, that'll work for deer, for rabbits. It just, you switch out what kind of wire or rope you're using to adjust for what animal you're using it for. I haven't done the fish trap either. I got to get to a water spot, guys, to finish that video, because I want you to see it used. I'm going to use the action camera and stick it down there, and I want you guys to see it being used. So, that's my plan there. But I do have it, Gator. I promise. I do have it. I just have to get to the water. So, and honestly, it's not far. But I got the kids, so. Man, these bugs still getting in here. Like, I don't know why it's a screened-in porch when bugs are still floating around. Like, I don't understand that. Just checked. I'm at 98 subs, climbing up slowly. There you go, Rod. Nice, man. Nice. Oh, shucks, Crystal. And they were my first videos, guys, so I'm trying to get better at editing. I did a lot of those on the back porch. And, I'm trying to get them done where I can get them done. I go out when I get the chance to go out. As they get older, I'll be able to go out more and do more. But to go out for a video versus biding my time to go out and do a course, and make money off the course, there's, I kind of got to pick the one that's making money and bringing money into the house. So, it is what it is, Do I get out as much as I want to? No. Of course not. Of course not. But, that's why I like doing the lives when I can't. So, smoke them out with char cloth. Still hear the live stream up. Gator, how's it going, brother? I do have the video, man. I do. I've just got to get... I might just cut it and use it in another video so that I can get it out to you. And guys, I'm harping on this fish trap video. One, fish are everywhere. Almost. Really, you're going to find snakes just about wherever you go. But as a food source and you being trapped somewhere, most of the time you're going to find a place that has fish. Or little squirrels or something like that. So, little snare traps and stuff like that, deadfalls, fish baskets, they all let you passively hunt for these things. Squirrel poles. That way you can concentrate on putting your time and effort into something else. So, that's why I enjoy the traps and the snares. Are they always successful? Hell no, they're not always successful. Most of the time they're not. You have to be in the right place at the right time. You got to make sure you have the right trails that you're putting it on, the right locations for the fish to go into, all that stuff. So, all that kind of stuff. But the more you set and the more you know, the better off you are and the more successful you're going to be with it. So, count on shooting. Exactly, CLC. There's a lot of log of charred wood goes exact CR. Exactly. Yeah, no, guys. There's so many variations of what you can do. That's what makes being in a survival situation or bushcrafting or any of that. That's what makes it so awesome, because what I do with something, somebody else will turn into a freaking house. I'll turn it into a lean-to and they'll turn it into a freaking cabin, or they'll take what I'm doing and turning it into something that would suit their needs better. Everybody is different, guys. Everybody's bodies work different. You have to know how your body takes the stress of not eating, being cold, being wet, um, being uncomfortable, right? Because that's something all of us have freaking lost that, right? Um, and you know, you got to know how your body reacts to that, which is why I say don't just go when it's sunny weather. Bad situation. Um, but go out in the proper stuff and test your stuff out. To go out and set your shelters up. Use whatever you need to. Um, because the more you practice and the more you learn, the better off you're going to be. But, yeah, guys, I don't know. Toolbox, how's it going? How is it going? Um, yeah, guys, it's crazy. It's crazy. And yeah, definitely, because honestly, guys, you're gonna run out of ammo. I don't care how much ammo you have stockpiled. You will run out of ammo eventually. Okay. Um, so if it is, a couple years worth of a situation to where, yeah, and you can't get to anything else, these skills you're gonna need to know. So keep that in mind. Um, it's kind of what I got on that. I've been ranting for a minute. I hadn't answered her either, so. Exactly, Killdeer. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I go living the dream, living the nightmare. Exactly. I go out with any new gear that I get. I haven't obviously. I've gotten a lot of new gear lately. It's crazy. This next trip that I do will probably be packed out a lot more than normal because there's so much new stuff I want to try out. I got to give my knife a good test run. Um, there's the survival kit I'm going to use. The hammock from Anora Trek I've got to try out. One thing to think about, but you can get longer straps. You can. Uh, but the Anora Trek I got to take out and try out. Um, all kinds of stuff, guys. You don't want your first time testing gear being the one time you actually need the gear you haven't tried out and know how to use. So that's one thing, Um, I'm looking around. I've done all this stuff. Let's see. I did sharpen my knife, Killdeer. I did. I sharpened my knife. I sharpened all of them, actually. Got that one. Now I'm working on the spines. So, like my Schrade, I haven't touched the spines yet, and I need to put a new 90 degree on these, because I tore them up playing around with it, with the quartz. So, I did sharpen it, though. I did sharpen it. But, that is something I need to do. This is how you lose things, by not putting them back, right? I didn't put that back. That's how I lost my ferro rod. But I have done, I did sharpen my knife. I promise. I actually sharpened every single one of them, I think. Now I'm working on all the spines. I'll do a video on that too, guys, I guess. Honestly, I don't do much besides taking out, like, On this one, I'll probably end up taking the Dremel to it. Just because I've destroyed it so much playing around with it. I'll probably just Dremel the back end of it, sand it down, and make it another 90 degree. The file, I mean, I could do it with the file, but it'd take longer. So, man, I don't know, guys. What else do you guys have? Anybody have any questions or any trips that anybody's planning or anything like that? I lost my can happen at times. Exactly. Now I've got to get a new compass too. I'm gonna try out. That's one thing I'm not going to rely on, guys. I don't like testing out new compasses without having one I know works with me. So Wayland's comes with a compass. I am going to take my compass with me, and I'll do this in the video. But that's for like safety for me, because I'm, you know, it's a compass. I'm pretty sure it works the right way. I've tested it out here. I'm not going to put all of my faith into that one item. So I'll take one that works just in case. Just in case. Oh crap. My neck hurts, guys. My neck hurts. That's how I lost things too. But getting old and just forgot where I put it. Yeah, no, I was showing, when I was camping with Jim, guys, this is the story, okay? I lost my ferro rod, and this is how I did it, okay? Because, one, I was stupid. I always, you know, would strap it to my belt loop. I was showing Jim and his son about doing the fires and stuff like that. Y'all saw that in the video. We were playing around with fire. And then I was playing around with it, lighting some of the black and white stuff. And then I set it down, and we went to matches. And I shouldn't have done that. I should have immediately latched it back to my loop, and I didn't do that. So, but Jim has it, so I'm super excited. I didn't entirely lose. Yeah, guys, I gotta say something about that. If Alone is strict with their stuff, okay? You only have 10 items, you only have a certain amount of cordage. I probably would have done the same thing and kept the thing in my pocket so that I didn't tear off cordage I didn't need. You know, he did a whole explanation of that on one of his videos. And it you know, that's a lot, guys. I lost mine, so, you know, and he finally found a good spot, got his fire going. I hate it for him. I know he hated it. But he's also done videos since, guys, saying he probably wouldn't win. He's a small guy, you know. If I ever got on that show, I would bulk the freaking crap up, guys. I'd be eating pasta out the butt. I really would. Tribe, since you lost your ferro rod. Jim's got it. I'll get ferro rod to, you know, this little thing right here, which works. You know, it's fine. It works. That's cool. But, like, regressing, oddly enough, I haven't needed it because the weekend I got back from Jim's camp out with him, we went to the hospital. So it was actually like a 2-day split, and then we went to the hospital. So I'm actually glad that I got back when I did. Honestly, you can sharpen one on a rock, CLC. You can sharpen one on any of it. River rocks work. I would pack one, but maybe if I had the room to. I'm gonna be honest, guys. Like, I don't know if I would pack one. Because you can sharpen those things on river rocks just as easily. It all depends on what you're gonna do and how you can do it. So, I've been going almost 2 hours. Y'all are listening to me rant about this stuff. It drives me crazy, guys. It really does. Because I've been catching up on videos, and I've been catching up with everything going on, and I hear this over and over again, and it's people who don't normally go camping, or people who are just learning what they need to do, any gear they're wanting to buy, anything like that. Guys, if you're looking for a cheaper option, go to Walmart. Go to Walmart. I started out with Walmart gear, and I've actually gotten, I've gotten sponsors, and I've gotten super lucky with a lot of the gear that I have. A lot of it's been gifted to me. I've gotten people sending me stuff. Both of the main packs that I use, my Terra 50 and my Alps Mountain, both were gifted to me. I didn't buy those. The Fall Raven pants that I use that are like $200, those were a gift. That's not stuff I would normally buy. But Dennis was saying it too in his live. Guys, if you're wanting to do this, if you're going to continuously do this, break down and buy the more expensive stuff. And I say that because it's going to last you a longer time. I get a lot of it off of Amazon. I do. I have an Amazon affiliates account that I set up yesterday. I haven't put anything on it because I don't know how to use it. I've got to go do the tutorial thing at some point. But everything's spicy. How's it going? I've tried to make natural sharpened stones. Exactly. Yeah, they work. They don't work as well. It's getting enough of a surface that's. Yeah, that's where you can do one of the breaking open the stones with a bigger stone. Works really well for it because it'll flatten a surface for you. It's a little bit of everything, guys, to learn. So, but it's definitely not as easy as having your own sharpener. I don't know how to do sharpening like that. I would fully suggest putting a sharpener in there, because honestly, guys, a 24-hour stay could turn into a week. That's happened to me. I knew exactly where we were at, and we had plenty of fish, and we were in a campsite. We just couldn't get down the mountain with the cars. A tornado came through and tore up a whole bunch of trees and downed them all in the road. So we hung up on the mountain for another week, and trout fished and everything else. We were just stuck there for longer than normal. So there you go. Yeah. No, it's definitely, if you don't know how to do it, it's definitely something you should probably pack, for sure. That is awesome. Everything's spicy for sure. My chat, I promise I'm not ignoring you guys. My chat still, I'm having to like refresh it every 5 freaking minutes. So Drug Finder. Pretty much, CLC. Pretty much. But it is, guys. It all depends. Yeah, the winter time, it's a little bit harder. I've seen people use mud before, guys. As long as it's on littler knives, obviously, like multi-tool knives and stuff like that. But all you're doing is grinding the metal off the edge, right? I mean, it's essentially more than that, but it works. Sharpener in there. That's my. If you don't have the room, or you know how to do sharpening without the stones or a sharpener, then definitely do that as well. Brick too. Yeah, the brick has the it's all the stuff, right? So it's the same concept. As long as it takes that metal that you're grinding off and basically smooths it out in an angle, that's all you need, right? So rocks will do the job pretty well. You just got to get the angle on them. So and you're in the swampy area down there too, Crystal. So you got to keep location in mind, keep skill level in mind. Um, and it's got to be items that are going to help you along, right? Like, it's kind of like packing super light for a hiking trip or something like that you might want to do. Uh, you don't, because you're going to be lugging this bag, so you got to keep weight in mind. Uh, Pack lighters, all that kind of stuff. And it's just, I want to tell you guys, make sure you have cordage and stuff. That stuff I would do, right? An in-place shelter somewhere, depending on the situation, obviously. If you're moving and trying to rush somewhere, you don't want a whole bunch of stuff, and you're not going to stay in one place for very long. So there's not really a need for a whole bunch of stuff. But the hurricane tossed me through the... Well, craps. Crystal. That's the thing, Crystal, you're right next to the swamps, aren't you? You're right next to swamps. And high winds is the best advice. Guys, and people will disagree and agree with me at the same time. The swamps down, at least down in South Georgia, we have so many hardwoods that the tannins in the water, swamp water down here is actually pretty clean as far as tannins go. Because they're leaching out all the bacteria and stuff like that. So, and my wording might be wrong. But, that's stuff to think about. It actually, the tannins in the hardwoods down in South Georgia and North Florida, there's so many of them that they clean the water. You also got to be careful if the swamp runs into the ocean not to get the salt water, because you don't want to be drinking salt water. It's going to dehydrate you more, and that's probably the worst situation that I could think of doing, is being in a survival situation on a deserted island, surrounded by, because you're surrounded by water. I would pack my Sawyer, or and probably some purification tablets, or the iodine tetram 2% that I have. I have that in a couple of the packs, and I take that when I go do courses, and when I go do all that kind of stuff. Show them how to filter the water, how to find it, and the process behind all that, how that goes. So carry enough 8 pounds per gallon of water, exactly. Yeah, it's not light, guys. Water is not light. There is, there's survival kits that have water. Water's heavy. It really is. CR said it right there. 8 pounds per gallon. Crap gets heavy, guys. You got to know how to be able to find it. The flora changes. All the leaf types change when you're getting near like a creek or something like that. You'll notice a big change, especially in the mountains. When you're looking for water, there's bushier leaves and stuff like that. So you'll notice more of a difference in the flora out there when you're trying to find water. And that's a big telltale sign. And it's learning how to find it, how to purify it, and everything else. There's a lot that goes into this stuff, guys. There really is. People think you can just go out there and do it, and that's not the case, Even in buying a survival kit, you don't have a shelter. I haven't found a survival kit that's like decently priced that has a shelter in it. You get ponchos and Mylar blankets, but you got to know how to use those, right? So there's a big difference, guys. The more water, and you guys can't eat without being hydrated either. Keep that in mind too. Crystal, he's talking about when you're in Florida, so it's going to get super hot. You're going to be sweating out. Something that they go on it too. All the southern states, it gets super hot down here. Um, in the deserts and stuff like that. It's water, guys. Water, hands down, is probably it's the most important thing. You can go 3 days without water, and that's really if you're like just sitting around. Okay, not exactly 3 days without water, especially if you're on the coast, because the salt water is going to be hitting you on the coast and dehydrating your body even more with the salt water. So, and that's going to happen without you realizing it. So water is obviously a huge priority. Being able to locate it, purify it, and make sure you have enough of it and you're drinking enough to keep yourself hydrated. Because if you get dehydrated and you want to go eat something, that's going to dehydrate you even more because your body uses water to process the food that you put in. Processing this food now, and it's dehydrating you even more. So, there you go, Rod. Exact. No, I like the rolls. I have one in one of my bags, and I use them for my courses a lot. I go to Home Depot and I can get a huge roll of plastic, and Rod's right, you can make so much out of it. So much out of it. So, water is life, exactly. Yeah, you can't even eat without making sure you're hydrated, guys. So, you can go 21 days without food. Again, if you're not exerting yourself the whole time and stuff like that. But water's the first thing you got to find. Don't even worry about food. Make sure you have water. Um, and you know, if you have water, then you're okay. But you got to have a way to purify it. You got to know how. Um, all that stuff. So that's why I use my bamboo to purify a whole thing of it when I poured it in there, and I used it to boil over it, all that kind of stuff. Man, there's so much crap I need to be doing on this videos, right? Like doing burn bowls. Guys, I got so much on my plate to do. So much to do. So much to show you. So much to show you. So much to talk about, because a lot of you guys already know what I'm doing. And y'all can probably do it better than I can. So it's awesome just having everybody in here to talk about what we're doing, you know, and stuff. So, oh crap, hang on, guys. Let me see what this is. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. I had to answer that one. That was Mama. So, cactuses, they actually don't have as much water as you think. They really don't. You can get water from them, but it depends on the cactus. You got to know what cactus you're going after and stuff like that. So, started going crazy, but now I feel I need to learn at least enough to survive a week or two. Exactly. No, it's definitely good skills to have, guys. And it's always something that'll float back to you. You know. I recommend Dual Survival. They do a lot of situational survival skills. It's just kind of stuff that you can do in a situation. And that kind of thing alone will show you some good skills on stuff to do. And watching other, survive. If you read it in a book, put it into practice. Okay, don't just read it and have the theory behind it. Try it out, because I guarantee you're gonna fail the first couple times you try it. But if it's white or milky, stay away. Usually it should be clearish. Oh yes. Are you talking about? See, are you talking about cactuses and in the vines, water vines and stuff? Cody was awesome. Cody was awesome. I like Matt a lot. Beach Bluff, there he is, guys. There he is. Me and Beach are planning an Appalachian Trail hike, guys. He's gonna do the through hike, and I'm gonna go a little of the way with him. I'd love to do the whole thing with him, but I can't. So, Oh, cool. My chat's working again. Woohoo! That's awesome. That is amazing. Um, but yeah, guys, it's crazy the amount of knowledge that you have that people wouldn't even think of. You know, um, that you can just gain from talking to people about everything. Make sure you do your research yourself. There's so many survival myths. It's insane. So many people do things differently. You know, CR. I know. Finally, right? It's awesome. I'm loving it. I hate having to like refresh it. It sucks. It's like when you fail. Yeah, no. That's why I like to fail for you guys. I hate, and I think I said that the first time I was doing it. Um, because I hate showing. Like I can get a fire, even in it's soaking wet out there, and I could probably get one, but it would take me a little while. Um, it's not gonna happen like most of these channels do. Okay, not everybody is gonna show you how long it actually takes. You're gonna fail. You will fail. That is the only guarantee. Is that you're gonna fail at some point, and that's why you have to practice it. Because if you don't, the more you practice, the better off you are, and the less times you're gonna fail. Um, but failing in this instance, do it in a controlled environment to where it's not a life-threatening situation. Practice while you're at home. Practice in the backyard. Practice while you're on a camping trip to where you have those other safety nets. Because when you don't have a safety net face, it's gonna slap you in the face. Pretty hard too. So quit your job and leave your family and spend all your savings. Oh, beach. Nice. You didn't do that. Hush. Your daughter's going with you. Fail at barbecue sometimes, but I always post it to show them 100%. Exactly. I hate doing, and for YouTube guys, it's a lot harder. You don't want to do, a super long video, and then, but you still want to show that you're not perfect every single time, because that's not the case. I don't care who you are. Dual survival, they didn't do everything perfect either. They didn't always get fire. They didn't always find water the first time. They didn't, So, and they're a lot more trained than I am, and a lot more trained than a lot of us, So, also done things like cold hand challenge and solar ignition in the rain. Yeah, no, it works, guys. It just takes time. Exactly. And then I tried, told you the shavings, the sparking. That's what I hate about those channels, CLC. I really do, Crystal. I hate those channels that do that, because it makes people give up, and I hate that because one, if they're more trained than you, they're gonna get it faster anyway. But even they're not gonna get it always. So I hate it when they make it look like they're doing it every single freaking time, and they don't show the time between them getting it and them not. That's why my one-handed fire challenge and my one stick fire, I didn't do any editing with that. I wanted to show from point A to point B how it was done, if I failed, if I succeeded, whatever, you know? Exactly, Crystal. Bodro fire too. Yeah, no, he didn't get the Bodro fire. He was with Joe Tedeye, and they didn't get the pump drill going. Um, and it guys, even people who've been doing this 30, 40 years don't get this stuff all the time. You know, um, so doing this, you're going to spend time cold, wet, and hungry, and there's nothing you can really do. You have to make the best of what situation you have, and that's what you need to learn, is how to make your situation better. Yeah, no, guys, I'm never, I don't care how long I do this, I'm never going to call myself an expert. I'm never going to do that. Um, because I'm never gonna know enough out here to be an expert. It, you know, there's too much. There's too much. Exactly. No, Survivor Man's one to watch. Les Stroud's awesome. Les Stroud keeps it. You know, he shows you exactly what he does. Yeah, he did. He did. Cr. I love watching his stuff. Um, because it's real, guys. Dual survival I like watching because it's a situation that they are in, given the same tools somebody else had, and showing all they're doing is showing you ways that they would use those tools to get out of a situation they're in. Okay, but even the hiking and the trekking and everything else, you know, their bodies are more used to that than somebody who has never done something like that before. So even those situations are going to be so much harder for other people to do. Um, so it's you know, because other people are going to have to take more breaks, need more food than what they would do, you know, all that kind of stuff. So, um, but you know, it's crazy stuff, guys. It really is. Finding this stuff took me a minute, right? And this is only because the city out here grows it. Um, so I actually have a decent supply of it if I need it. The city seems to like river birch trees, because they look pretty. So there's river birch up and down the city everywhere. So I can go up to a tree and pull it off. Um, but being able to look at a picture and identify something, and being out in the wild where there's 500 other things growing at the same time in the same area in the same like spot, it's a little bit harder to identify stuff. So anyway, may know a lot more, but not me. That's what I aim for, guys. I'm not here for other survival channels. You know, I love it. Get in here and talk and say what they would do or how. Oh man. Oh god. It's awesome though. So it really is, guys, to learn it, read it in a book, and your one example is finding a shelter spot in a survival book or bushcrafting book. You're going to find a perfect little spot set up on a page to set up your shelter. You're never going to find that. That's never going to be the case. You're always going to have to clear out something or set it up to adjust for what's in that area. Okay? There's never going to be a perfect little spot to set your shelter up. I say never. There sometimes is, but nothing like a book will show you. So it's always good to, you know, keep that in mind too. Exactly. See, does everyone in here do survival? I actually have a lot of people who don't. I think. Um, I don't know. That's a good question. Does everybody in here do survival stuff, or survival stuff? You know, because then people will know and all that stuff. So I create too. That CLC. If you ever run into somebody who is not willing to share any survival knowledge that have people who are survivalists and bushcrafts, compared there's not. Most of us end up in the same place at these gatherings. There's not a lot of us out there. Um, you go to a Pathfinder gathering or a bushcraft gathering anywhere, and that's mostly where all of us congregate. There's not, there's not a whole bunch of us. It's crazy. Nope, I don't kill deer. Beach, I don't do a lot of survival stuff. Beach, I like what you do though. It's awesome. And honestly, guys, it all runs in what's not going to help you survive. Like, any kinds of skills. And we have so much modern stuff now, guys, that it can help you. So I'm not saying run out there and use sticks to make a fire, you know? Use a freaking lighter. I take one. I know how to do all these different little things to make fire because it's like that big, right? It's like that big. Why not? Why not take it if it's that big? It's not going to take up room. Stick it in your pocket. Um. Oh man, guys, fall is. I've already got stuff falling off the trees and stuff here, and grass is dying off already. It's super. Showing you how to purify water. Ask why. Ask why you're doing that. Because the knowledge of why you're doing a task or the process of that task is just as important as the task itself. Because if you don't know why you're doing something, or why do you do it that way instead of this way, you know, it you gotta have the knowledge behind what's going on too. You know? So, very much agreed, Killdeer. Very much. Non-survival channel here. Oh, simple man. I definitely grabbed a whole bunch of people. So, open flame source. Yeah, I like. And these things have multiple uses, guys. Even if it doesn't have fluid, it still works to light a fire. It still works to light a fire. I don't want to bust this one because I like it. And it's like the only one I have. So I'm not going to break it. But I've done it all my lives before. You have a busted open lighter, you can still use the thing to light a fire. You still have a ferro rod about that big in these things. You scrape it, there's no fluid left in it. What's it matter if you're killing the case, right? You shave off the plastic. Y'all gonna have me do this. I'm gonna kill this lighter. Okay? Alright, you have the shavings, right? Plastic shavings. And then you just get them. I'm going to do a video on it now. Yep. I'm going to do a video on it now. Because I can do that right here. Yep. I'll have that video out soon on how to do it. Because it's going to drive me crazy. Wandlepad, how's it going? Oh. Try with sparks first if need be. Use an open. Exactly. Don't use up the fluid if you don't have to. I keep it, and honestly, I don't ever have to use it, you know? Just in case I get into a situation where I need it, so. Exactly, Beach. No, you definitely haven't, and your job definitely orients to that too, so. Based on real events or situations. Oh, yes. CR, that's definitely a good one. Oh, man. Drone Man, how's it going? Wandapad's in here. Camo's in here. Oh, Camo, how's it going, brother? Man, crap. I'm going to do it. Oh, I do have one. Okay. This one might not work as well, but I'm going to try it on this anyway. Because it's crazy how easy this actually is. Oh, that's a big one, too. Alright, I'll do a video, because I have one floating around downstairs somewhere that I don't have to destroy. Maybe I have one in here. Let's see. Oh, crap. Alright. Well, I don't have one that's not dead. So, I will do a video on it, because I know I have a dead one floating around downstairs somewhere. And that way it'll show you guys how to use that, and not to throw those things out, because they're actually useful. They really are. Ah, Drone Man, I appreciate it, brother. I really do. That is awesome. Oh, CR, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about the guy who lost his arm? The most recent, like, movie and stuff they made of it? Oh, how's it going, Michelle? How you doing? Ugh, I hate not having coffee, guys. I really do. I hate not having my coffee. Oh, I hate not having my coffee. Oh, an ATV pinned him. Yeah, you got to figure out how to get out of that. You know. Um, I'm gonna watch that one. I hadn't seen that one. Uh, there's just so many variation, guys. I'm doing so good. We've been going for like 2 hours and 15 minutes, guys. Still got 12 people in here. 29 thumbs up. Y'all are awesome. Y'all are. I'm working on another video. Uh, Showing everybody how to do a flint and steel, right? It's easy. Yeah. Oh my god, what channel was that on? Yes, Camo, I have. I have. That's how I got a couple of my things. That's how my Anora Trek hammock came. Um, what else? I have a Roaring Fire bag that's coming. All that kind of stuff. So, DM's dropping the links for me. That is awesome, DM. I appreciate it. Oh man. I'm so glad my chat's working again. Real stories, give or take. A lot of the time, CLC, it doesn't. A lot of the time, people, especially in the wintertime when they get stuck in their car, like up in Colorado and the Rockies and stuff, there's some crazy stories about those. So, it's good to check out. So, yes. Oh, Margot is great. Hopefully, she will be home very, very, very soon. Very, very, very soon. We're hoping in the next week or so. That's our hope. So, but she's doing awesome. Mama's up there with her now, so just messaged me tonight about testing products. Yeah, Camo, just make sure you're careful about. A lot of them will have you buy the product, send them the order number, and then they'll reimburse you through PayPal and stuff. And I was iffy about that at first, but I've actually had some good people working with me on that. So Anora Trek did it, and they sent me a refund right back as soon as I ordered it. Roaring Fire did as well. So just some stuff to keep in mind with that. I haven't found anybody who mainly because I think that you could go on their page and be like, hey, I bought this because you said this, and you could do their whole review right off of that. So what's the company? But guys, it's crazy. It's crazy. People wander off. Anytime, brother. Anytime. Yeah, no, I've bought some stuff. The Anora Trek I paid for, ordered it. They sent it to me, and then they sent me the refund as soon as it got here, and I did the review and stuff. So, which didn't take long. It was like 2 days. So, it was actually pretty cool. I think they know that you could like blast their review part of it, so they're gonna give you the refund, and you can fight with Amazon about it too if you wanted to. So there's really not too much of a risk there, especially for like $20, $30 items. I'm not really too worried about that. But Java and Green go hand in hand. Oh, but yeah, guys, if you're stuck and you have a car, don't go far from the car. And above all else, tell somebody where you're going. If you are going somewhere, you need to tell somebody where you're going. I don't care who it is. Somebody needs to know where you're going. When I go out, I'm on a wilderness management area with roads and crap, and I tell Sarah where I'm going, right? Just in case I could get hurt, or there's woods out there. I could get lost if I'm not checked in by a certain day, a certain time. She knows something's wrong, right? So I am so sick of these crickets. I'm not gonna lie to you, Michelle. I am so sick of hearing these things every night. It is comforting though. It is comforting. I'll give you that. Not a TV watch, but it sounds like. No, it really is an interesting series. It really, really is. Haven't messaged him back to find out what his products are yet. Yeah, you just got to be careful, Camo. Just kind of feel it out. If it feels wrong, don't do it. So, leave a map of where you plan to go. What I do, guys, is because when I go out to like the trail, I know where my starting point is on the Appalachian Trail of where I'm going to be starting and what direction I'm going to head. Okay, and given my time frame of going, I know how far I'm going to go before I have to turn around and come back. So I will give her one. I'll ping her when I get to the parking spots and stuff with the car before I start on the trail, so that she knows where the car is parked. She knows I'm headed in a certain direction because we've talked about it. So, you know, I've always 99% of people get into a survival situation because nobody knew they were going somewhere and nobody knew where to problem. Not the survival skills, not getting lost. But when that happens, nobody knows where the hell to look for you at, right? Nobody knows where to start looking. At least if you tell. So, that's the biggest thing. Biggest thing is to tell somebody where you're going. Stay with your car. Exactly. No, it's going to get found before you are. They will, if they see you. Okay? If you have to go, because if you go out of, shouting distance of the car, you're not going to hear when they're by the car. Stay right near it. If it's wintertime, the car is going to be in an ice box. So you need to think of other methods to keep warm and stuff. But don't go far away from the car. Kevin Moore, how's it going? How are you? Sarah is actually up at the hospital tonight. We're trying to... She's getting Margot to eat a little. They can see your car from the air, exactly. Yeah, or, guys, any kind of team's going to find the car before they find you, too. They're going to see the car tracks, and they're going to find the biggest vehicle before they find you. Unless you're right there with it. If you're there by it, or near it, within distance to where you can see it or hear shouting or anything like that, then you're okay. Don't wander far from it. And don't, if you're lost, sit your butt down and stay put. Sit your butt down and stay put. People want to, oh, I'm lost. Okay, let me wander. You're going to get yourself more lost and in a worse situation. So, oh, Melody, how's it going? Oh, I'm so back here. Let's see. Y'all are awesome. Exactly, Beach, for sure. Yeah, no, that's so true. That's so true. That's not always going to be true, but different situations call for different things, guys. So, Tommy Brown, how's it going? I wanted to ask you, Tommy, how's that hammock doing? How is that hammock doing? Oh, Kevin is Melody. Okay, cool. Gotcha. Worst beating I ever got when I went too far into the woods when I was a kid. Incognito. Ray Mears, I think, said to use marker like trail marker to have a last known area. Exactly, guys. And you can mark the trees. If you're lost, beat the living crap out of everything around you. Okay? Make yourself known. Beat the trail. Okay? Bushwhack everything so that they know, but make sure it's a clear and concise trail of where you're going should you have to move. Mark one side of a tree, peeling the bark off of it. One, they might look over. If there's a consistent lined marking off the trees or a beaten up trail that they can tell is recent, they're gonna know where to find you. So at least have a better idea anyway. Doing good, awesome. I don't like the straps, Tommy. I really didn't enjoy the straps too much, guys. I have different straps. I have longer straps, and they worked out okay. Um, but when I went up there with Jim, I really needed um, longer straps to put on there. But oh, you're awesome. You are awesome, Melody. I appreciate it. These are things we need to share. Yeah, no, it's little things that people would never think to do. So it's stuff to learn and all that. Camo, I know you have, brother. You definitely take it easy, and I appreciate you stopping in for sure. Run into people not making themselves very visible. Leave lots of signs. Exact guys, listen to Beach. He does this stuff for a living. Like, he's right there. He knows what I'm talking about. He lives it. Um, you want make a so say you make a fire pit one day and you got to keep moving because there's nothing around. Da 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 da. Make an arrow out of rocks pointing in the direction you went, or make an arrow out of sticks, or whatever you got to do, so that people can follow your trail. Be as visible as humanly freaking possible. You don't want to be stealthy. One, it's going to scare off whatever animals that you got going on. Two, they're going to be able to find you, right? You want to be found, so don't be stealthy. Light up a giant first down, but, you know, um, make yourself visible. That's what you need to do. Get on top of a ridge, right? You want to get up on top of a ridge or a high hill and, you know, get your surrounding area. See what you can see. If you get to high ground, then you can see your whole area, 360. See what you got. See if you can see a town. It doesn't matter what town, because you're lost. You want to get to a town, and then head for that town. You know? It's crazy, guys. It's crazy. Oh man, Joseph, it's honestly crazy. It's looking like an early fall, which is probably gonna so smart. Kevin, it's crazy. I've done this for a long time, and a lot of great teachers. So coming up for a visit, Michelle, you definitely take it easy and have a great night. I appreciate that, Kevin. I really do, Melody. I really do. And carry a whistle. Reason for that, if you have to scream, obviously you have to scream. You can make bamboo whistles. You can make shoots into whistles. The reason for the whistle being so freaking important is because you use so much energy yelling, and it kills your throat, right? You can only yell a certain amount of time before you're gonna lose your voice. You're not gonna be heard, and if that happens and they come up yelling for you, and you can't move, or you can't get to people, and you can't yell either. A whistle you can blow on all freaking day long, right? And it's louder. Louder. When you're doing a whistle, 3 bursts, guys. You know, 1, 2, 3, and that's what you want to do. But you want to keep it consistent, okay? Blow it 1, 2, 3, and you want to make it not natural sounding. That's why you do the 1, 2, 3. Okay? Grass blade whistle, exactly. Top of an acorn. Any of that stuff, guys, it will save your throat from taking a hit, you know? Exactly. Yeah, no, CLC, I'm in the same boat. I am in the same boat here. Not right. Things are starting to, like, certain things are dying off quicker than they should be. Um, and I've never seen it I've never seen it do it this quick. It's the middle of August. It's still summer, and it's humid as hell, raining a lot more. Grass is already dying off. Trees are already losing leaves. Um, and the only time that normally happens, it happens once every couple of years, and that's when we have a really bad winter out here. So, and I say bad winter for the South, guys. It's a bad winter for the South. So, oh, Melody, I don't have a super chat. I'm not monetized yet. I'm close. I'm not monetized yet. Oh, Jarvis, you're awesome. Yeah, Jarvis dropped my PayPal. But I am not monetized yet. I have a couple hundred hours left. So, but I definitely appreciate it. I do. But guys, the whole point of the whistle, I'm so glad you brought that up, Killdeer. I really am. If you kill your voice, guys, you're shot. Because you could be in a valley and you won't be able to yell up to people who are yelling down to you. You won't be able to answer them. With that whistle, and you blow it I don't even have mine up here. I actually have all my stuff in the car. So, I don't think, anyway. Oh, crap. Alright. Yeah, this is important. I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab it. Alright, guys. Ooh, let me shut that door. This is going to be loud. Okay, this is part of the kit, guys. Let me catch up here. It's signaler marked with dandelions that are bright. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a video on this, guys. I really am. I'm going to have to do a video on this. Okay, this is parts of Waylon's survival kit. Okay, I actually have this. I have two of them. This is one that's not on my keys. I can't find my keys. So, and a signaling mirror. Okay, signaling mirror in itself is really easy. You look through the little hole, and you just flash up and down. So the little hole lets you aim. If you see somebody out there, you can flash back and forth. Also, has a whistle. Just 3 times. I'm trying not to make sure it doesn't blast y'all out. This one has one too. These things are pretty cool. You can punch stuff out. On the inside of it has a nice little ferrule rod. That's why I keep it on my keys. And again, a whistle, right? And people are sleeping and they're going to be mad at me. But it's important. It is. You want to make sure you're not sounding like any of the wildlife around you when you whistle, okay? A blade grass whistle. Yeah, if you can do it, guys. I honestly have never mastered that. It's really finicky. I've never mastered a blade grass whistle. For rescue squad just a couple of months back. I'm so behind in this, guys. It's going to be cold this winter. Okay, cool. I thought it might. It's overdue. It really is to be a cold winter. Having vicious morning thunderstorms for a month. That's what we've been having. It's crazy. Find a blade of grass or a leaf. Exactly. Yeah. No. Anything, guys. If you can help not using your throat as yelling, You don't want to yell any more than you have to, because takes no this takes no effort. You know, takes no effort. You can do it all day long. Using your voice is going to hurt you. So you can, Jarvis. It's still better if you have a whistle, because you're still going to be using more of a force whistling straight out than using some kind of mechanical tool to help you. But whistling is better than yelling. No matter how you do it, don't wake everybody up. Blade of grass. CLC, I can't do those. I really can't. I wish I could. I am not any good at them. That's why I always carry a whistle. I'll be honest, guys. I can't do those. I've tried a couple times. And you got to get like 2 blades just right. You can do it. A bamboo whistle does the same thing, just blowing into it. But you got to get it just right. Kind of pinch it and blow into it. I've never gotten them to work. I've seen them done. I've never gotten them to work. So it's high pitched and working very well. Yeah, if you can do it, it's awesome. Mirror to my kit. Yeah, the signaling mirrors are awesome. And Wayland's actually came with a really decent one too. Because you see that? You flash. See, I'm flashing the camera, guys. But that right there, you can see for a ways off. Okay? Especially signaling a plane or something like that. They'll see, something shiny flashing at them before they see you with a canopy of trees or whatever it may be, So, oh, you are all good. Kevin, I appreciate that, Melody. I really do. Florida winter. Yeah, no, I always keep a whistle, just because I know that's a skill that I don't have, It's always on my keys. It's in my pack. I have a couple spread out. This one's going to go on her keychain because it has the ferrule rod. She can actually use a ferrule rod just as well as I can now. So it's pretty cool. Whistle with a pecan freeze. Gets stuck and such. Oh man. It's told it's changed in a bad way. Oh man. Y'all are awesome, guys. I still have 9 people in here and it's been 2 hours and 38 minutes. So, I love it. I love doing lives, guys. This is why I like doing it. I love talking to everybody about what gear they're using, answering questions that I can answer. The grass thing I can't do. I'm sorry, Crystal. That's something that is not on my skill base. There you go, CR. Yeah, all you're doing with the bamboo whistles and all that, guys, you're just literally splitting it long ways. So then you're blowing into it, and it makes a whistle sound. It doesn't sound like a high-pitched whistle, but it's better than you using your voice. That's why you do the blasts. You do 3 bursts. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Pause. 1, 2, 3. Okay? Because that's not a natural sound. No bird does that, right? You want to be unnatural so that people can find you. Thumbs together, touching. Wrong? I'm wrong too. I can be wrong, I promise. That's why I always have a whistle. Florida's still awesome. Best state ever. Oh man, still got 11 people in here, guys. I know how to do that. Kill deer, I don't. I'm gonna try it now. Yeah, no, it's just so much variety in the way you can use things, guys. It's your creativity and your ability to use the items that you have, right? You have to think out of the box or it's not going to work, okay? If you're using something that's meant to use for and nothing else, it doesn't work out. So, oh, Pizza the Hut, you're awesome. I'm going to have to give Jim a big old beard kiss when I see him. That's what I'm going to do. Big old beard kiss when I see him. Me and Jim are planning a trip, guys, in September. We just got done with one in June. They're coming up here a little bit closer to me, towards South Georgia. So I don't have to drive like 7 hours up to North Carolina. To North Carolina. I'm talking about like right on the state line, North Carolina. It's like 3 hours away. So super excited. First time in June, right? Camped out, had a great time. Some good people. Jim and his family are amazing. Definitely go check out Jim if you haven't. But we're planning another trip. Melinda sent me a message on Facebook, and it was just like a map, right? It was just like one of the directional things from Google Maps, showing me like where I was going, or up to, and I was like, somebody's stalking me. Oh man, it's great having all you guys in here. It really is. This is how I like to do my lives, guys. It's nothing crazy. I'm not always right. I do things different than a lot of people would do. So, I like playing with fire. Like I got one more of these. I can make it 2 more of these. I haven't lit one up in a little while. Did a couple earlier. It is jute twine off of this. Okay, cut up some of that. Strip it down, and it makes a really good bird's nest for everybody new here. So, oh man, I got 34 thumbs up. Y'all are amazing, guys. That inherited land in the Ozarks, and a fun time. They really are. Oh, you are amazing. Definitely always welcome here for sure, Melody. Much appreciated for hopping in. I love it. I love talking about this for a long time. So I'm on a playing with cordage lately. Yeah, no, I gotta get the yucca. I was gonna stop tonight, guys. I was on the way home from grabbing food before she took off to the hospital. And I meant to stop and cut off some yucca leaves so we could scrape them down and make some yucca cordage, and I didn't do it. I will do that for the next one though. So we know we need a whistle, and if we lose ours, there's grass and acorns that can be used. Exactly. Yeah, no, guys, or anything else, just make a lot of noise. Make a path. Make sure you mark that path, right? Make sure you're putting up, and when I mean making big old signs, make an arrow of what direction you're going. Put up 3 lines, okay? If you're in a signal from help, for help from there. So, I love yucca cordage. It is amazing. We just don't have a whole lot of yucca out here. I found one plant in town, one yucca plant, and I found one, and it doesn't grow that great. So, I'm hoping some and do it. So, yucca is amazing. Yeah, pack a signaling mirror, anything like that, guys. Chance to play with yucca. Cordage is the fluffy stuff for fires. Cordage could be just about anything. Like the jute twine, cordage is just like the rope. Paracord. When we say cordage out of yucca, you can actually, I'll do a video on it tomorrow, at least film it anyway. I can take the leaves off of a yucca plant, and you can actually make a rope out of the, there's a lot of good videos on that for braided rope, natural cordage, all that kind of stuff. You can make it from, dang, I don't even have any natural stuff to make it out of right now. Crap. Yeah. But, line, twine, cord, fluffy jute twine is good for, yeah, no, the jute twine right here is cordage because it's just like a cordage part. It does both. And you always want something that's going to do both, if you can help it. Sure. I can try. I do these lives from my phone. but they grow out here, and I'll figure out a way to get a picture. I'll post one up. That's what I'll do. Yeah, exactly, CLC, exactly. I'm jealous of that. I am very jealous of that. Husk and fibers, exactly. Stalks of flowers together. Yeah, no, guys, I can make, I'll do it when I get the stuff. I'll make it in a video where you can actually make this. I can wrap all that up, and I can make a nice, I'll do all that together in a video and stuff like that, so. Awesome melody. Yeah, no, the Ozarks are amazing. The Ozarks are amazing. I didn't do this last time. I'll do this time. I don't have a whole lot of this stuff left, guys. Really don't. Do not have a whole lot of it left, but I will do it anyway. I'll do it anyway. So, we'll try this one more time. First thing I'm doing, guys, is I'm just going to break this stuff up. It gives it more surface area to grab a hold of this spark and catch. And I'm just going to use it. You can also use it to kind of hold it all in place too. Make your own little bird's nest out of it. It's been like an hour and a half since I made fire, so it's feel fire. Bush, and I do like craft. Your survival bag cotton. I didn't even think of the mirror. You are awesome. Yeah, guys, it's all I'm using on this, guys, is the chert. I'm not going to use the flint because I gotta break it up. I don't like the big piece that's in there. Crap. Let me switch it. Switch it to the side I want to actually use here. Catches. Now let's see if I can actually get it blown into a flame. That'd be cool. Let's see if that'll work. You guys, it doesn't always work. It doesn't always work. I'm actually blocking the back end, which was not smart. But I'm persistent. Doesn't always work. I don't pretend like it always works when I do it, because it's not always gonna. I need more char cloth. I'm at like the bare bones part of my char cloth, guys. Caught it. Yeah, that was a crappy piece, too. See, it doesn't always work. I don't always do it right. You know? That's when having one of these is awesome, right? That's when having one of these is amazing. That didn't work. Okay. Take off my necklace. I got this. I got this. And then I got it. Let me move my knife and crap. Yeah. See, it doesn't always work, guys. And I'm not afraid to show you that I can't always. That might have burned a little bit more than that. Ah, my rock. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh. And then it just burns down. But that's one awesome part about having these little wazoo fire necklaces, guys. It's because when I do stupid crap like that and can't get a hold of it, I always have another way to do it. So, I don't always get it. I do forging and I'm like coming over and create when you get it. Why is there a little pyro in all of this? That's a good question. That is a good question. I'm a new bushcrafter. Nice. Oh, guys, it's awesome. Yeah, guys, I don't pretend to do anything. I'm not always going to get this crap. I'm not. I'm not always going to be able to make a fire every single time I try it. But I also know how to have a backup in case I don't. So, this is new stuff to me, guys. It really is. And doing a bird's nest out of this stuff is not always the easiest either. But, you know, it's a work in progress. It works. So, I'm not going to sit here and tell you I get it every single time, because I don't. There's a lot of pine trees, so there's a lot of fat. Oh yeah, no, there's plenty out in Georgia. Yeah, it's easy to find fat wood, for sure. That's why we're here, because you're real. I try, guys. Like, if I fail, I fail, you know? I keep trying, though. So, we don't have time for games. Y'all are awesome. Yeah, no, guys. Just like chopping into the elbow of a limb, you know, going after. It's crazy. Going at the bottom of pine trees, you'll almost always find fat wood. So it's super easy stuff to find. Has them all over the place. You will not go anywhere in Georgia without finding. Not even the swamp, right? That's how you gauge if you're at the edge of a swamp, if you're stuck in it. It's because of the pine trees that'll grow around it, because they have the root systems, and they won't grow where the water is. They'll grow on the edge along, you know, some guys. It really is. It's a lot of fun. It's a good time. And just learning it, it's a really great time. I don't even know what time it is. What time is it, guys? It's 1:40 in the morning. Holy crap. Holy crap. Awesome. Oh man, sorry guys. I gotta keep checking on the baby and Sarah too. So failing and succeeding is what made me subscribe to you a long time ago. I appreciate it. Yeah, guys, I promised when I started this channel, I'm not going to show just succeeding. That's silly. Especially in this bushcrafting and survival. You will fail more, if the same amount, if not more, that you succeed. Guys, survival is all about them. 80% mental on survival. Because of your failing. You will fail more times than you will succeed, more than likely. But can you push through that and keep going? You know? So, try new things. Try stuff out. If you're in a survival situation, don't try anything new that you don't know, unless you don't have a choice, you know? You're awesome. I appreciate it. No, I love showing you guys how to do, I don't care. I failed. Guess what? I'll try again, you know? I'll try again. You guys have seen, I've done it both ways. I've blown it into a flame, and I've not blown it. And being out here, honestly, right now, it doesn't surprise me. But I want to blame the weather. Probably just not giving it enough airflow from the back is what that was. Because when I put that birch bark behind it and started blowing into it, gated it. But, you know, plant an orchard of nut. Exactly. Oh. Exactly. Gives you lemons, I'll make a battery with it. There you go. No, if you have the land, guys, set it up. You know, um, definitely put out there what you're gonna want out there if something happens. Tommy, exactly. Yeah, no, guys, I have fun with it. I know I can do it. It didn't happen twice. I'm okay with that because I'll try a third time, or a fourth, or fifth, or 10th, or 20th. I don't care. Keep trying, and it'll work. You know, you got to realize why it doesn't work, so that you're not doing the same thing over and over and over again, right? You're doing it a different way, figuring out what's working and what's not, what's stopping the flame from coming up. And honestly, guys, you have to have a backflow in a bird's nest. When I put birch bark behind it, it stopped that air from going out the back end, so I wasn't getting a full blast of it. Which is probably why it didn't do it. I didn't have enough space and stuff like that. That's my guess, anyway. So. Oh, everybody in here is awesome. It's great to have everybody. It really is. And I still have 9 people, and I'm on 3 hours, guys. This is amazing. Top of that. Exactly. No, Pizza the Hut, for sure. They don't. Most of the time, they don't. Mother Nature, on top of this, the skill perspective of everything, guys, you got to worry about what the weather's doing. Is the ground wet? Are you getting moisture on everything that you're trying to use? Is this a good area? Are there predators out here? Are they da-da-da-da-da-da? Is there, widowmakers? All kinds of stuff you got to look for, So your head is constantly on a swivel when you're doing this. Exactly it. I love it when I fail in front of you guys. That's why I do a lot of my stuff live anyway. And because I get in your brother, you definitely get some sleep. It's going on 3 hours, guys. But it is great seeing you guys. It really is. Creating an art of what I do. Oh man. Crap. I drank all my drink too. I don't have any coffee. I'm doing all this. How about them apples? I am doing all this without coffee. I had a bat. You. Oh, Melody. Bears actually aren't that big of a problem. Oh, you had a bat in your house? Yeah, those are a lot of fun. You guys look up, what is it, the fox bat? The fox bats, man, those are huge. Those things are crazy. They're like the size of a child. Like a child. Not a toddler, not an infant, like a child. It's crazy. They're huge. Bears aren't exactly, they're not that hard to ward off. Unless they are charging you, and then you just like do whatever you can do. But if they're not charging you and they're just walking around, you can yell at them. And literally, when people say, "Hey, did you guys see the article about the lady?" Tony was talking about it, and so was DM and History B were talking about it too. I think about the girl who played Metallica on her phone and scared away a cougar because of the loud noise. It made her seem larger than what she. Oh crap! No, I'm gonna have to look at it, CLC. I am, Crystal. I'll look at that after this for sure. But really, all you got to do is yell at them. If they're not running after you, their space. That's all they want. And most of the time you can holler at them, "Hey bear," and they will run off. They'll leave you alone. So that's most of the time. 99% of the time, that's what's going to happen. She scared a cougar off that had been stalking her on Vancouver Island. It was a huge news story. And Tony Patriot covered it, and so did DM and History B, I believe. DM, are you still in here? I think that was I think that was Donna in History B who did that. I think so. But yeah, if you act bigger, animals don't scare me, guys. I've said this time and time again. Wild animals don't scare me. All they want is respect and space. That's all they want. Occasional, like it is, cougars especially. It'll happen most of the time. They just want their space because we're like invading where they are, right? Because that's their territory. That's where they've been at. So yeah, they're gonna want to run at you or something like that, or at least investigate what you are. Um, but most of the time they'll leave you alone. People don't leave you alone. People are, guys, I am more scared of people on a trail than I am of, it sucks that that's the way it is, but that's the way it is. For sure. There's about hogs and deer. Now, see, hogs are a little bit different. They're just mean. Snakes and the list goes on. Yeah, no, that's really all they want. So that's just the way it is. They're mean. Hogs and boars and stuff like that, guys, they're gonna come after you. So be prepared for that if you run into those. Check your area before you go, guys. See what the wildlife is. See what's active. See what's not active. I went in January. In January on the Appalachian Trail up in North Georgia, and the bears were still fully active. I saw a couple. They weren't hibernating, and it was January. It was like the end of January into February. So, so poor little thing got hung netting. Yeah, exactly. They don't bite because they're mean. That's exactly right, Crystal. They're biting because they're scared, guys. They're coming after you. You're on their land, right? You're in their territory. They live there. We don't. We're just trespassing through it. Same if people came into the house, So that's what they're there for, Now, sometimes they're hungry. I'm not going to say it happens like that all the time. Sometimes they're hungry and they're trying to eat you. But, oh, Pizza the Hut, you are awesome. Thank you for coming in. I very much appreciate it. I really do, guys. During mating season, we'll try to eat you alive. Yeah, there's that. There's that. There's always the exception, guys. Yeah, don't go near their babies, because then they just won't stop. There's nothing that will. There's a wild animal coming after my kid. I would react the same as if I came up to a wild animal's babies, Circle goes on and on. So, it's the respect and space, guys. Share it versus, trying to demolish it all, and you're good. Because we weren't there. They were there. Oh, man. Piggy rattlers are just mean. Exactly. Yeah, there are some of them out there that are just mean animals, guys. Like there are. DM, you are awesome. You were dropping my links like crazy. Thank you so much. Oh, man. It is awesome having you guys here. It really is. And I hate jumping off. I really do. 3 freaking hours. Yeah, no, bears can outrun you. They will probably outrun you. So, exactly. Oh, DM, you're awesome though. You're killing it, and I appreciate it. You were always here. It is amazing. Amazing. Yeah, no, edible plants, Melody, I can't really help you too much with. Wild lettuce, plantain, dandelions, cattails, stuff like that that's standard around where I'm at. That's one thing. Poplar's actually pretty medicinal. Certain oak trees can be medicinal on the cambium layer of the bark, which is you have the bark that we see, guys. You tear into it, it's like a white second layer of the bark, and you can actually eat that for medicinal purposes and stuff off of pines and eastern white pines and stuff like that. So nature gives us the stuff not to starve. It really does. We just got to learn it. So DM does rock for sure. Oh, Mike, you definitely have a great night, brother. It is. It is. I need to go see Jim. That was one of the things I was gonna do, was go down the coast and do some coastal stuff, and we just never got around to it. Now the kids are in school and I can't do it. So, good water if you can't find any from a tree. If you like poke a hole in it, tube coming out. Yeah, it's really common for birch trees. Melody. It's really common for it's certain types of trees will do it. Birch trees are a really good example. Um, Birch will do it really well. Maples will do it. It's a nice little tap you can do. I've never had to, but it works out pretty well. I've seen it done a couple times. It all depends on the tree, though. CR, you definitely take it easy. It was great having you as always, guys. I am about to cut this one off. I've got to clean up my mess before she gets home and get some sleep for tomorrow, too. So, and check on all the babies. I got to check on all the babies. So, yeah, birch is okay. Definitely, a lot of the time you gotta check though. Just definitely check on what's gonna do it. Do more research on it because I am not an expert wild edible wise, guys. I know you can tap birch trees, you can tap maples. Um, there's a lot you can tap for it, so you just gotta. I've always had water out there, and in the wintertime it's not hard to find water. You have snow for the most part. Um, but out here we have streams and rivers and ponds and everything everywhere. So snow, you got to make sure you heat up over a fire. Don't just eat it off the ground. Internal body temperature. It's not because people just want hot water out of the snow. They want to melt it so that the temperature rises. Okay. If you eat it, you're gonna make yourself go hypothermic, as you think out of a handful of snow. So you definitely want to heat it up and stuff like that. So write everything down. There you go, for sure. Oh, DM, you taking off too? Oh goodness, you definitely take it easy. I will be on DM and History B's show, guys, on Saturday night. Um, so definitely come and check us out there on Saturday, and I might do a live after that. I don't know. I might be too tired. But DM and History B have an awesome show, so definitely come check us out there. And guys, I am going to go ahead and kill. It's 3 hours and 15 minutes. So y'all have been amazing. I appreciate it so much, and I just appreciate everything you guys do. Y'all come in and listen, and without you guys, I wouldn't have anything anyway. So you guys definitely check each other out. And I don't know when that will be. It might be tomorrow. With everything going on right now, I don't know, guys. So I will try to post it up on my community tab before it happens. So make sure you guys are subscribed and hit that bell so you know when it's coming. Appreciate it. Y'all are awesome, and I love how we can kind of talk about it back and forth with everybody. It's great. That's my favorite part about it, y'all. So, but all right, guys, I'm going to head out for the night, and a little closer to your hours goal. Oh, I appreciate it. Yeah, no, guys, I used to do this every single night for like 4 hours at a time, and I just can't do it right now. I'm too tired. So, and half the time I'm up at the hospital, but I definitely appreciate it, guys, and talking with you guys is more important than the hours. It really is. Getting to know everybody is why I do this. So I appreciate it. I do. I'm not looking tired, am I? I'm not looking tired. No. But you guys have a great night. Thank you so much, and I will see y'all definitely next time. So y'all take it easy. Good night.